we are excited to present to you your Breakbox, a wonderful toolkit that will help your students develop their ability to self-regulate and learn. This has been included as part of your new school-age program materials to complement the use of your Positive Behavior Support Tier 1 manual. In the next 5 minutes, we will describe how to introduce this tool to your students. We will watch an introductory activity take place in one of our school-age programs, and then we will review the various tools in the Breakbox, how they work, and how you can use them.
Sensory tools are powerful because they appeal to the basic senses of children and meet associated needs. When properly introduced to these tools, children of all ages will be able to come up with strategies of how to utilize them in order to help them function and be happy during the day. Here's a basic method you can use to introduce the Breakbox. Dedicate a 20 to 30 minute session to introducing the Breakbox. First, introduce the Breakbox, a box with some special tools that can help us feel good and learn. Take one of the products out and tell them how it makes you feel, why you like it, and when it comes in handy. For example, I really like the fidget balls. I like the one with the sand the most because it feels smooth, and when I'm tired, squeezing it helps me focus. Next, provide opportunity for students to get familiar with the tools. You might split the classroom up into small groups, where each group gets to explore one tool, or you may distribute the tools and allow students to pass them around and experiment freely. Finally, bring the class together and encourage students to verbalize why they like a specific tool, or how it makes them feel and how they think it could help them learn and be happy. We followed this process in a school-age program in Pennsylvania, and here's what it looked like.
So some people chew sometimes when they feel, what? Mad, right?
Kind of crunchy.
Oh, that's a good word.
And this one kind of feels like sand and sounds like sand.
Oh, you can hear it?
My other brother, Joey, he's 3 years old. He likes to sit on my lap. And so instead of my legs hurting, he can just sit on this.
Oh, okay. You can sit on there. That's good.
It feels like very big giant marble. I like it. It's perfect.
It's perfect. What's in it?
Some bubble gum.
Some bubble gum?
And some tasty.
Yeah.
Strawberries.
How does it make you feel when you pull those things out?
Happy.
Happy? Why do they make you happy?
Because they make me so happy.
They make you so happy. That's great.
Let's take a look at the tools in the Breakbox and describe what they are used for. There are a few different categories within the box that address the different senses. A central but little known sense is proprioception. Proprioception is the feeling of where you are. It is the reason a baby feels confident when getting a hug and the reason most people sleep under blankets. It is what enables us to walk in the street with ease, not even noticing how we are avoiding obstacles, to walk up the stairs without tripping, and just about any activity that involves movement relies on proprioception. Things that provide proprioceptive input are items that have weight. The Breakbox includes 2 weighted lap pads, which will help some students calm down and sit, especially kids with a lot of energy. Other items that address proprioception in another way are the massage tools. There is a massage roller and a vibrating massage animal. Make sure to open it up and place batteries inside. Then tap the head to turn it on and off. An all-time favorite for proprioceptive input is the Space Explorer or the Sensory Sack. Let the children get into the Space Explorer and their entire body will be getting that proprioceptive input like a big hug. Another sense that is addressed is audio. The noise-reducing headphones will help students block out some noise if they are getting overstimulated or overwhelmed. You will be amazed at how many students need to reduce the noise in an environment on occasion. Fidgets are small tools that engage students in minor fidgeting activity and address the need for tactile input. The set of 3 fidget balls is a favorite. The balls have different textures and are great for allowing children to identify their sensory preferences. This can be a great tool to pass around in the initial exploration phase. The bumpy gel cushion can be placed on a child's lap to serve as a fidget and provide tactile stimulation, or used as a seat cushion to allow for movement during learning time. Many of the fidgets that appeal to the tactile sense also have a visual element to them. This is most pronounced with the busy finger gel fidget, where the tactile activity is based on the visual differences in the gel. The hand-eye coordination scarves have a visual as well as a tactile appeal too. Reggie the regulation roller is another gel-based tool and serves as a social emotional tool. The roller has emoticons showing different moods that a child may identify with. Above the faces are associated and recommended activities to help the child self-regulate. Putty also falls within the realm of fidgeting. There are two types of putty, one regular putty and the other discovery putty. Discovery putty includes little play pieces that are embedded in the putty, and the exercise of extracting them supports fine motor development. The spaghetti chewy fidget can be used to fidget and has a strong visual element. It also addresses the olfactory sense, the mouth. You may have a student with particularly strong needs who may need a chewy, in which case you can decide this one is designated for him or her. Alternatively, you can take the strands apart and provide the students with a designated strand. If the students place this or any other item in their mouth, it will be required to disinfect it.
I love it. I can specifically think of a few kids that would really benefit from a bunch of the items in this box. A lot of the behavior, I think, will improve. I already saw just in the few minutes that my students were exploring the box, some students were talking a little bit more and more outgoing because they had a fidget. Some students were calm and collected as they were sitting playing with the items in the box. Really kind of took their attention away, but in a good way.
I think the tools that are in the break box are great for the children to have an opportunity to self-regulate, and also great for the teachers. We need to support our teachers also with the tools needed to help those children when they're having a bit of an off day.
I have the opportunity to visit different centers and visit different classrooms and different teachers. And what I know is that all of our teachers truly are committed to responding to the unique needs of every child.
With KinderCare's drive for quality and accreditation, we've come a long way, and with this program, it really is it's kind of a stepping stone for us to support the teachers better, because with that great reputation of a quality program and a quality provider of choice, that we are getting more kids, and we're getting more kids with differing abilities, and this is an amazing step for us to be able to support the teachers more in meeting the kids where they are in their classrooms. I think that all the children, watching them at the tables when they were investigating the different materials, they all found something, they all kind of rifled through until they found something that really spoke to them. You know, that shows me that every child in every classroom is going to find something that they can relate to.
The corners are probably my favorite part of this entire thing, other than the break box being home in that corner. The corners kind of give the students a lot more sensory stuff, where now it's an environment. It's not even just a box that they get to explore, but they're in an environment designated to house that box. There was a student actually earlier this week who had an outright meltdown. Having the break box now will give him, instead of, go have a seat at the teacher table or go to change centers, now he's got a calm, safe place to go in the classroom that will allow him to cool down on his own. I don't think teachers really need to even guide him in calming down. I think that now he has the opportunity to sit down and do it himself.
An ideal place to house your break box is a take-a-break space. You can create your own take-a-break space by utilizing the fun and function products of your choice available on Marketplace. If you have any questions about any of the tools in the break box or other tools, please feel free to reach out to your KinderCare Inclusion Services team or to Fun and Function. We look forward to hearing about how you were able to utilize these tools. We assure you it will be meaningful, functional, and best of all, it's guaranteed to be fun.